kidney bean chocolate cake. How good is it? It is amazing. It's the most chocolatey, moist, rich cake that I've made. And unfortunately for you vegans out there, sorry, it's not. This is not vegan. This is actually vegetarian. So it does have eggs in it. Has quite a few eggs in it. And yeah, you can change it up. So rather than the eggs, you can use some banana, some chia seeds. You know, any of those things that agave. What is it? Garum gum. There's lots of things you can use instead of eggs. So if you want to change that in the recipe, do it. I'm making these for an outing that I'm going to, so I'm not entirely making it vegan, but it is vegetarian. So anyway, first of all, let's go with the kidney beans. We've got a tin of kidney beans, and they're drained and rinsed. Okay, we've got a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now I use this, it's called vanilla bean extract with seeds. It's a really good one. I really like it. I don't know if I've got a tablespoon. I might have a teaspoon of it. I probably should have had it upside down and hang on, just gonna get that out. Not quite. So I'm making the muffins at the moment. I've already made the cake, and it's in the oven as we speak. And then I thought, oh, why didn't I actually video that? So yeah, that's probably a bit more, maybe it's not quite the amount I want. I might just put a little bit of water in there. Oh, how about the coffee? Because you've got to put some coffee in, and you've got to put about, how much coffee is it? Tablespoon again, I think. So let's have a look at this. 1 tablespoon. Let's have a look at the recipe. Oh, do I need glasses? Oh, how blind am I getting? Okay. Yeah, 1 tablespoon of the coffee. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll just tip it in here. I mean, was that 1 tablespoon? It's probably a bit much, but I want to get as much of that vanilla out of here as possible. These cupcakes will be for the kids. So it really doesn't matter if I miss a little bit of this vanilla, unfortunately. Okay, let's see how much is in here. Yes, folks, it's raining. Okay, so that's 1. There's a bit. Just chuck it in. Why not? Okay, so here we go. We got a couple of eggs, and they're going in. All together there's 5 eggs, but we're just going to put them in at this point. Now I've got, you can use butter, so you can use vegan butter, or you can use any type of butter. I'm putting in 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil. Now, yummy, yummy. So, you know, you can mix this recipe up and also make it vegan. But like I said, I'm making this for family, really. And so I do want it to be, you know, I don't want everyone to freak out. So, yeah, they might freak out anyway because it's got these beans in it. But that's all right because, you know, it makes a scrumptious cake. So anyway, in we go with that. Now, have you got a mute button? If it would be good if you had a mute button. Oh my, I didn't put my apron on. Anyway, it's as stiff as a board. It's that old. I can't, anyway, you're just going to have to put up the noise. Sorry. I'm going to blend it for, it says 5 minutes. So if you want to just, I'll move away from you so it's not so loud. Oh, and can I plug it in? That'd be a good idea. Hang on a minute. Here we go. it up, sort of lift it as you're doing it, lifting it, and get the air through it. So that's lovely and mixed. So yeah, you can do it with a blender. I mean, it says to put it in a processor, but I don't have I have a little tiny one when I do my nuts, but yeah. So all right, I'm going to put in the what do I put in first? I'll put the cacao in. So I'm just going to put it in half and half. And I don't think it matters what order you put it in, how much cacao you ask. It's okay. It's 6 tablespoons, but I actually just put 1/3 of a cup because this is raw cacao. So this is cacao. It's not cocoa. It's not man-made. It's cacao. So it's the chocolate made from the bean, the chocolate bean. So I go 1/3 of a cup of the grounded cacao. Okay, just a little bit. Now I've got sugar. I think the recipe called for double this amount. I'm putting in half the amount. You can go even less if you wanted to add something like some date syrup, or mix it up if you wanted it to be vegan and no sugar at all. So if you are like me, I have had candida and I went off sugars. This was in my early 20s, and so I basically stopped having all sugars, except for every now and then. Of course, you can't go without sugars. So sugar causes candida, which causes cancers, which causes illness, which causes all sorts of things, unhealthy gut, so you can't absorb food, all sorts of things sugar does to you. But I'm putting it in because I'm going to kill everybody. No, I'm going to put it in because it sweetens the food, and where I'm going, everyone's used to that sweet taste, but I have cut it in half. So this is 1/2 cup of raw sugar. You could use palm sugar. I tried using agave, but then it made my mix too runny. So you want to use something that's more dried, a dried thing. Maybe stevia, you can get the dried stevia. I don't know. Just yeah, do whatever. I'm just trying to aerate that the whole time. Now I'm going to throw in the cinnamon. How much of the cinnamon? It's one teaspoon, and then I think I've got 1/2 teaspoon of salt. How much salt's in here? Yeah, 1/2 teaspoon. So yeah, sorry about my squinting. Yeah, just had an eye test done the other day, so I do need new reading glasses, but I never wear them anyway. So I'm just going to quickly fold that little ingredient through. We're going to whack the last 3 eggs in. These are organic eggs. So hopefully they're absolutely beautiful. Okay, just blend them through. Okay, that's really aerated a little bit. You probably see it's the bubbles in there. And then last of all, I'm putting in a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of bicarb. I've also got cream of tartar, which I like. This recipe doesn't call for it. I usually just whack a little bit in, but I think this will be fine. And blend that through until it's aerated a little bit You see, it's quite a moist recipe. It's quite runny looking. It's okay. I haven't used this brand of beans before in this one. The other one I've used the beans that I usually buy. This one I've used a different type of bean in a tin. You can also use your own kidney beans and soak them overnight and use those, but unfortunately I did not do that because I was running out of time. I had things to do. I was putting the van in the garage to get a few things sealed as they, in time, around the edges of things, sort of the silicone goes. So I had all that done. So I've been doing that. These are going in a tray. So I've got a tray. It's dry because I've had it. Hang on, I've got to go down here and get some papers out. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, here I'm back. Yeah, my place is a mess, like usual. I got, silver. Do I want those? Or do I just want coloured? Well, they're for the kids. Do I want coloured? Yes, I want coloured. Oh, how many's in here? 12. Geez. This might make more than 12. Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. So I'm just going to line the patty tin with patty cake thingies. I'll do 3 red. Now, get them out. Come out. What's going on? Okay. Oh, all right. There we are. All right, I want some blue. So these ones are for the children. The other one, I have an alarm that's supposed to go off. Oh my gosh, is it going to interrupt this video, I wonder? Probably. I put it on this. I put it on. Okay, this might be disastrous. It might interrupt this video and I may have to stop it. Oh, never mind. I can come back on and finish it. It's for the alarm is for when the cake is ready. I should have put that. I should have thought about that. Okay, so beautiful. Okay, tip these in. Or should I spoon them in? I'm better at spooning. I think tipping is going to be going to cause me considerable pain. Where's my... I'm going to use... How about we use a ladle? Yes, let's use a ladle. Okay, so it's quite runny. Don't remember it being this runny last time I made it. That's okay. That's okay. Don't think I've forgotten any ingredients. I think that's, yeah. Well, we know, because if the cake comes out and it's disastrous, we probably know these aren't going to turn out either. But I have made this recipe before and it's turned out absolutely beautiful. So, and I am running on an oven that is not the best. Its thermostat is, oh, what happened to that one? Its thermostat is, oh, what does it taste like? Oh. There we go. So it's telling me to check that one that's in the, just put all these in. Might have filled them up too full. Oh, that's a thing. Filling them up too full. Oh, that's all right, because we can fix that. Yeah, you know, baking is a thing. Like, you have to get, let's have a look. Oh, quick sticky. Oh, looks nice. I'm going to get one of these, and I'm just going to take some out. So yeah, you can correct your incorrect baking methods by, you know, scooping some out of the others and filling up some of the ones that have nothing in them. So yeah, don't freak out, guys. Just use your noggin. Right. Oh, look at the mess. Look at the mess. This is going to be a bit of washing up, isn't it, at the end? Woo! Okay. How's that? Oops, it got stuck in there. That's about it. Yeah, that's good. They're about sort of even now. And that's pretty good. So don't worry about you know, not having enough vanilla if you haven't got it, because they're actually quite good. And for children, you know, they don't need to be really ridiculously over flavored with things. Okay, guys, I might actually just kind of get rid of some of this. Can I lick it off? Oh, I don't know. I better get the cloth, I suppose, make it look hygienic. So I just want to do this because what will happen, that'll bake on and be really annoying to get off later. So I'm just going to do this. Yeah, don't do this, folks. Just, you know, don't overfill your cupcakes. Silly idea. You want to actually just note what has happened in this recipe. So using this recipe, you will just fill them to there. Don't kind of fill them to the top. Right. I don't usually do that. I don't know why I did that this morning. All right, I'm going to get a skewer out. I've got a metal one. It's good for cake stabbing and seeing if these are Mum's. I inherited, you know, I saw them in the drawer and I thought, oh, I can actually use those. So yeah, they're really handy. All right, I'm going to open this up. It said 35 minutes, but my oven, who knows? There's a little mitten. Get a mitten on, guys. Get a mitten. I'm going to go in, slowly open the door. Don't open it fast. Oh. All right. Well, that's done. So, okay, pull it out. I'm going to put these ones in. Gosh, it looks like I even know how to bake, doesn't it? So this will probably drop down a little bit. I just want to show you. I need another mitten. Hang on. Okay, so this is my cake and it's splendid. I'm surprised, considering my oven isn't too well. So that may drop down, but I put the skewer in and it's coming out clean. It's not sticky or anything. So that should be done. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to look up a Ganesh recipe for the icing. I thought I had one, but don't know where it is. So I'm going to look one of them up. So that'll go on top and we will have little cupcakes for the kids and we'll have that chocolate cake recipe there for you. Now, enjoy. I'll quickly read Hang on, how does this work? This in, I think. Oh yeah. I'll quickly read out that, because this is a live, so I'm going to quickly read. On with glasses. And so it's a tin of kidney beans, red kidney beans. There's 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of the coffee. So I used my own homegrown coffee, and I percolated it, as you can see, that little percolator. Yeah, so I did that. So that was really nice, using my own coffee. And 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil, or 125 gram of butter. So, you know, just do what you want there. It's, oh yeah, 1/2 cup of raw sugar or palm sugar, but don't use agave or any wet liquid. Use you know, a dry liquid there. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 5 tablespoons of chia seeds, or 3 tablespoons of chia seed with some what do they call it, banana. You can also use, I'll just check this little list of things that I have here, for instead of eggs. Let's see, is it in this one? Oh, here we go. Substitute for replacement of an egg. Okay, so you can use 1/3 of a cup. This is replacement of an egg, unsweetened, 1/3 of a cup of apple sauce, or 1/4 of a cup of yogurt, or 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil, or 1/2 a mashed banana. Some people like to use 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of agar, and 1 tablespoon of water, so that's together. 1 tablespoon of soy protein and 3 tablespoons of water, so that's mixed up. So the chia seed mix is 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of water. You can also use 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, and the same thing, 3 tablespoons of water. So you can make this recipe vegan, and you can make it sugar-free by using a powdered stevia or something like that. But I just watched the mix there. I wouldn't put that amount in for the sugar if you're going, if you don't have sugar. And this is non-dairy, so, you know, it suits me not having the dairy. It is plant-based, so yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, except this one that I'm doing today is not vegan. It has the eggs. So anyway, yes, now it's dropped, so I'll show you how it's dropped here. So okay, it's dropped down, it's a bit flatter, but it's still lovely and firm, and that's what you want, is a firm. You want it to be firm, and you want that skewer to come out clean. So when you poke it in and it pops out, you want it to pop out, no sort of stuff on the bottom here. If it does have some moist sort of gooey stuff on there, it's not cooked yet. Leave it in the oven. All right, well, I'm going to go and look up a recipe now for for my I've got a mess here, pants falling down. I'm going to look up a recipe for the what am I doing? Icing, the ganache. That's right. The ganache. All right. So and that may or may not turn out as well. So it is sugar as well. I could use a date-based glaze, or a fruit syrup glaze as well. So if you're vegan or trying to stay away from the sugars, and keep an alkaline body rather than an acid body, I would try to find, you know, the fructose based syrups that you can pour over the top, and they're really quite nice, because this is a really rich thing. It doesn't really need anything, but I think I might just put a little thin layer over the top just to give it some sweetness and some peel. I've also got some little these little love hearts, which are really cute, little sprinkles, and I'll probably put them around bottom of the plate, just so that if anyone wants them, because I don't want anyone breaking their teeth and then saying, hey, Annie, or whatever, I've broken my tooth, or, yeah, worse. So, warning there already. Okay. All right. Well, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm a bit tired. I've been flat out doing things, and I just thought after doing the first one, I thought, oh, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. This beautiful chocolate cake. So I've lined the tin with a bit of parchment paper, and this one's you know, the spring form, so it's easy to get out. I may slice it in half and put some more jam in it, but I do have some jam that doesn't have a lot of so-called sweetener in it. It's organic jelly, so it's made with just strawberries and their sweetness when they're cooked in that. So I'm thinking about maybe slicing it in half, putting that jam in, putting a little bit of ganache on the top, and that'll do. I may or may not do this. I don't know. The chocolate cake is fine on its own, without any icing, without anything. And when you make it into little muffins, it's really easy to freeze. So if you're really wanting something that can go in the freezer and you can take one to work every day, or you can take one, you know, on a picnic or whatever, one or two, whatever. Yeah, do that. So, and the way I get it around the bottom here is I just spray a little bit of olive oil from my spray bottle around the edge of the tin, and then that sticks the parchment paper, and I draw a circle around the bottom to get the circle and pop it in, and then I cut some straight pieces for around the edges. And I am hungry because I haven't had any breakfast yet. Have I had a cup of tea? Oh my gosh, I need some sustenance. All right, cheers everybody, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. All right, bye for now.